off and running in section 1 of the unseated men's 5,000 meter run.
In this section, we have Dan Laura of Lockhaven, CJ Bauer of Kutztown, Danny Dugan of Bloomsburg, Alexander Hampel running for Fleet Feet, Matt Taylor of Lockhaven, Garrett Bampos of Ithaca, Julian DePaz of Adelphi, Grayson Strauss of Stevens Institute, Jeremy Rigatti of East Stroudsburg, Alex Zubko of East Stroudsburg, Adam Freeman of Detroit, Taylor Picos of East Stroudsburg, Dan Buccino of East Stroudsburg, Matt Bennett of UMBC, Brett Cordelletti of Malone, Alexander Diltz, Hans Wentz, Ty Stump, all running unattached today. Lauren Stroudsburg of Malone, Kyle Skelton of Susquehanna, Greg Engel of Detroit, Kevin Hazelwood of Buffalo, Mark Harrell of Susquehanna, Joe Uliana of California, Albert Kilpatrick of Kutztown, Matt Veer of Bucknell, Mark Klinger of Albion, and Andrew Whitland of Albion, and David Sadberry of Lafayette.
And our current leader is Julian DePaz, a freshman at Adelphi. And he's run a 15:47 this year. Also has a 35:38 for 10,000 under his belt already. So a good bit of racing for him so far this season. Just to his left, right on the inside on the rail, wearing hip number 10, that's Alex Zubko of East Stroudsburg. Zubko has a 32:35 10,000 to his credit this year. He's run 32:32 in the past. Ran a 15:25 indoors this year. Excuse me, last year outdoors. He's listed as a senior. In fact, his PR of 15:25 came at this meet last year. He's now in the lead. Number 4, running for Fleet Feet, post-collegiate athlete, is Alexander Hampel.
Alex Zubko, East Stroudsburg out in front.
So we still have Alex Zubko of East Stroudsburg in the front. Man on the outside trying to make a move up into third is Matt Taylor of Lockhaven. And whereas it was warm and sunny earlier, now it's definitely cooling off. You can see people wearing jackets and sweatshirts. Making a move up into fourth is Dan Buccino of East Stroudsburg.
Around 4:53 at the front of the pack. Alex Zook of East Stroudsburg leaving the field.
Got to hand it to Taylor of Lockhaven, who's sitting back in third. He is rocking the rare but awesome late 70s mustache. But now our post-collegiate athlete running for Fleet Feet, Alex Hampel, has overtaken the lead. And as he's pressing the pace, Zubko from East Stroudsburg is going with him. And Hampel checks his watch there. Hits his split. He and Zubko have moved away from each other, moved away from the rest of the group by a bit here. We're at 7 laps to go.
Alexander Hampel running for Fleet Feet in front. Joined by Zuka of East Stroudsburg in second. There's a little bit of a gap there to the rest of the field. Those top two have delineated themselves in the front of this 5,000.
Kevin Hazelwood of Buffalo has now made an aggressive move into third. Yeah, we still have our two leaders, Hampel running for Fleet Feet and Zubko of East Stroudsburg out in front.
Kevin Hazelwood of Bucknell leads the chase pack. The pack's starting to split a little bit here.
Moving up into fourth, one of our unattached athletes, Ty Stump, actually now into third. Hampel pushing the pace and Zubko going with him. Hampel has gapped Zubko. Even though Zubko has still widened his lead on third place. In third place now is Matt Taylor of Lockhaven. And right next to him, Julian DePaz of Adelphi.
Alexander Hampel running for Fleet Feet is now pulled away at the front. It will be 4 to go. 4 to go. A mile to go at the lead here. Alexander Hampel.
So Alexander Hampel way out front now. Longtime leader Alex Zubko of East Stroudsburg is still in second, but just trying to hang on, and appears likely he's going to get caught before too long. And the one leading the charge to track him down, Brett Cordelletti of Malone. Three laps left to go. Hampel is formerly of Indiana, PA.
Brett Cordelletti of Malone has moved into second now. They're all chasing Alexander Hampel, all Fleet Feet.
And Hampel's lead over second place is now stretched to 80 meters. And Zubko has been caught and is now suffering the agonies of the damned. We now have Brett Cordelletti of Malone sitting in second. Third, that's Albert Kilpatrick of Kutztown. And to get a closer look at hip numbers before I can say who's fourth. Two laps left to go for Hampel. And beginning to believe that maybe, just maybe, Hampel should not have been seated into the first heat. Cordelletti of Malone now way all by himself in second place. He's 70 meters behind Hampel, but he himself is 30 to 40 meters in front of our third place runner. That's Albert Kilpatrick of Kutztown, who's in third. And then in fourth, Matt Taylor of Lockhaven. But Hampel's at the bell at 13:54.
1 left to go. Alexander Hampel of Fleet Feet out in front.
Hampel is actually losing ground to Malone's Cordelletti, but Cordelletti is far, far too far back to have any chance at catching him. And with 100 meters left, Hampel was at 14:45. He's just going to miss breaking 15 minutes. But he runs his last lap in about 69 seconds. to hit 15:04.